Hello, all my joyful creators and all of my Longmire fans. Welcome to Funday Monday, part 28 of the Longmire Blanket. We are very close to finishing our blanket. Today, we're going to take a quick moment before we continue on, just looking at the beautiful pictograph that we have finally completed. And so last week we finished this arrow. And here is our beautiful dream catcher, and then just sliding on over the other arrow. And I have to kind of fold the blanket to get it over here for you because it's getting so big. But how pretty all of that came out. So for today, we are no longer going to be doing any pictographs. We are going to go back to actually crocheting. And as you saw in the introduction, our first color was brought to us today by Veronica, and she chose colorway number 3. And on my chart, that is cherry red. And so we are going to get started with whatever your number 3 color is. And for me on my chart, it is red. So if you'll go ahead and pause this video, get your yarn ready, and then we'll come back together and we'll get ready to start crocheting. All right, so I have my red attached, and in this first stitch here, you're going to go ahead and chain 2. That chain 2 is going to count as a single crochet, and it's going to count as the height, the row increase. All right. And in the next stitch, we're going to work a single crochet. And we are going to work single crochets all the way across this row. And what is this row? This is row 175. Now that we are finished with our pictographs, we are back to working rows. And so we're going to work a single crochet in this color number 3, which is red again for me, all the way across row 175. When you get to the end of row 175, you're going to go ahead and fasten off. And I will go ahead and tell you your color for the next row so you can go ahead and join that and have it ready when we come back. That red is so pretty up against my white. Okay. So our next color for the next row was chosen by Jen Reeves, and she chose color number 12. And that color on my chart is going to be purple. So after you work your single crochets in color number 3, red, all the way across row 175, go ahead and fasten off and join your number 12 color, whatever that color is on your chart. So go ahead and pause this, and I'll meet you back at the beginning of the next row. When you join your color, go ahead and chain 2. I'll see you soon. So look how beautiful that red came out against the white. That is so pretty. So we are going to move on from the color number 3, red, that Veronica with Steals the Show and Chef chose for us, to the next color, which is color number 12, which is purple on my chart. And again, Jen Reeves chose that color. So if you have already joined your color and chain 2, then you're ready to join me. If not, go ahead and pause the video, and when you get caught up, you can come on and join. This chain 2 in this first stitch is going to count as our first single crochet and our turning chain. So we're going to go right into the next stitch, and we're going to work a single crochet, and we are going to work a single crochet in each stitch across. This puts us on row 176. And just a reminder, as you continue working across these rows, you want to maintain 158 stitches on each row. And looking at this red and purple together makes me think of the Purple Hat Ladies, or the Red Hat Ladies Club, with their red and their purples. It is so pretty. All right, so if you will, go ahead and pause the video. You're going to finish working across this row, working single crochet stitches in each stitch across. When you get to the end of this row, you're going to go ahead. That looks black, but it really is purple. There you go. You can see the purple now. But after you finish working your single crochet stitches all the way across the row, go ahead and fasten off, weave in your ends, and we are going to move on to the next color. And that next color was chosen by Viola, and Viola chose color number 7. And when we look at our chart, color number 7 on my chart is going to be the real teal. So go ahead and fasten your color number 7 yarn on, and I will meet you back at the beginning of row 177. So we have finished that row with the red and the purple, and that is so pretty. So now we've attached our next color, which again is color number 7, and it's the teal color. And hopefully you have chain 2. That chain 2 is going to count as our half double crochet and our turning chain. And so in the very next stitch, we are going to work a half double crochet, and we're going to work a half double crochet into the next stitch, and a half double crochet into the next stitch, and in every stitch going across this row. And I'm looking at how the lighting is not showing those colors up very well unless I get really, really close. Let me see if this helps some. That might help a little bit there. Oh, there they go, showing up. Okay, so we are going to work this color for quite a few rows. We're going to work half double crochets on every stitch going down this row, and for the next 5 rows. So we're going to complete 5 rows of half double crochets using this color number 7. So go ahead and complete 5 rows of half double crochets using this number 7. And when you get to the end of your 5th row, which will take you to the end of row 181. So you're going to work 177, 178, row 179, row 180, and row 181, working half double crochets in the colorway of number 7. When you get to the end of the last row, row 181, go ahead and fasten off, and we will thank Viola for choosing this color for us. And then we're going to look at the final color for today. And that color was chosen. Oh, that is so pretty. There you go. Now you can kind of see that. Was chosen by Roseanne, and she chose color number 4, which is carrot. So when you finish the end of row 181, go ahead and fasten off your number 7 color, weave in your ends, and then join with your number 4 color, and we'll be ready to complete the final last two rows of this section. So when it's all said and done, we will have added a complete total of 9 rows today. Okay, I look forward to meeting back up with you at the beginning of row 182 after you've completed your 5 rows of half double crochet in this colorway number 7. Okay, so we're back and we have our 5 rows of half double crochets done. It's so funny because down here it looks like a black, up here it looks like a blue, and it's actually a teal color. So the last 2 rows, we're going to join our number 4 color. And this chain 2 is going to count as a turning chain and a single crochet. And so right into the next stitch, we're going to work a single crochet. And we are going to continue working single crochets in every stitch of this row and the next row. So the next 2 rows, rows 182 and 183, we are going to work single crochets in each row, chaining 2 at the beginning of the last row. And just working some single crochets into this row here using this color number 4, which is orange on my chart. And again, just a quick reminder, this color was brought to us by Roseanne Alexander. Okay, so go ahead and work the next 2 rows, working a single crochet in each stitch, and I will meet up with you when you get to the end of row 183. Go ahead, fasten off, and this will be all that we are doing for today. So I will meet back up with you when we get these last 2 rows of single crochets completed. Welcome back. We have completed rows 182 and 183 in the orange, and look how beautiful that is. Now I can see the purple in here, but this teal looks really more like a navy blue, and it is not. It is a teal color, but unfortunately the lighting is not showing you that, and it is beautiful. It almost is a more green color than what is showing here, but I'm not sure how to get that to show up. It gets a little bit better there the closer I get, but that's still not giving it justice. So, well, this is it. This completes this section for section 28. I hope you have enjoyed getting back into crocheting on our Longmire blanket. and we are getting very, very, very close to the end of this blanket. So I look forward to seeing you next week as we add yet another section to our Longmire blanket. Until then, be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, and make your own joyful creations. See you soon.